Yo, what up, street dogs? There, Kim. All right, the turbo thought. This thought is a life without photography is not a life worth living. So, what is it that we mostly lack in photography? I think it's really just kind of a motivation around photography. We tend to lack, motivation to go out and make new photos. There's a feeling that like, oh, this photo be cliche, or just kind of feeling like it's not a good photo. And so it's funny because these are all socialized things like that we learn from adulthood, whether things are good or bad or whatever. Whereas a child, you think about a kid is never concerned whether something's good or not. They just do things for fun. And I really do think it's the K through 12 education system that kind of messes everything up. And so, even now with, my son Seneca, ideally I would want him to go through some sort of more of the, anti, competition technology, Montessori type of vibes thing. And essentially for him not to weigh his own self-ego against whether teachers or others say it's good or bad or whatnot. So a thought is to enjoy photography more means to become a kid again, where you're just shooting because of pure curiosity. And let us not forget, photography is kind of like magic. Or do you remember when the iPhone first got invented? People really thought it was like magic, and now we all take it for granted, right? And so this kind of comes from the idea from Nietzsche, where a life without music would be a mistake. And I really like this because even before my passion for photography was actually my passion for music. Kids love to dance, kids are artistic and stuff like that. And so, I kind of like this idea that life without photography would be a mistake as well, where, photography's greatest gift is magical, right? Like we could transform every single part of modern life and existence and make it much more beautiful via photography. And I think that the more we find appreciation in these small things in photography, the better. I think that every single day, the nice idea is, we approach life where we treat photography like a gift and something that we should kind of relish rather than, kind of disdain for our photos being good or bad or whatnot. And so some practical suggestions I have regarding that is, don't ask others what they think about your pictures is a good one. Just shoot photos that you enjoy. And with sharing pictures, I really do think that the best thing is to share them to your own personal self-hosted blog. You could use wordpress.org. That's what I use. And the host I use is oneandone.com. It's pretty cheap. And turn off stats, turn off comments and stuff like that. And just kind of publish what you like. And it could become much more simple, right? Rather than thinking it like whether this is good or not. Just ask yourself, do I like it or not? And if you like it, just share it with other people. And if you don't share it. And some other thoughts I have is that when in doubt, just shoot it. And even if there's a tiny little inkling in your knee, you got a knee-jerk reaction to a certain scene, just shoot it and figure out what to do with it later. So when in doubt, just shoot it.